Moo! Welcome everybody to Star Ocean, The Last Hope. This is part number 25. I'm Chaos Crazy. In the last part, we went through a black hole. We've landed on Earth, somewhere in the desert. You'd think somebody would notice a huge ship going down, except for this isn't the Earth that we know in our, well, at least in the Star Ocean universe. The Earth of this time should be destroyed, but this one seems livable and breathable, so not with polluted, dying atmosphere. So let's go check out this abandoned garage, or what appears to be an abandoned garage. Thus the sign that says garage. Is there anything around here? Don't see anything of importance other than the save point, of course. But let's try going inside and see what's in there.
This place is deserted.
It sure is, and has been for some time, from the looks of things.
For now, let's split up and see what we can uncover. Report if you find anything. Huh? What? This can't be!
Judging from the color degradation caused by ultraviolet rays, I'd say it's been abandoned for about 3 years. I suppose that's not particularly important, but...
Well, don't jump to conclusions, FaZe. If nothing else, I just figured out when we are. The date on this magazine is too faded to read, but there was an article inside that caught my attention. 2 years after initial experiments, our country has at last perfected the ultimate doomsday weapon. The hydrogen bomb, is what it says. If I remember my history, the first practical hydrogen bomb on Earth was developed in 1954. So basically, if you're saying this magazine is 3 years old, that would put us in the year 1957. In other words, we're on the Earth of nearly 150 years ago.
The Earth of 150 years ago? That's not even possible.
I'm not so certain, Mr. FaZe.
What? Even you, Bacchus?
Mr. Edge, a short time ago I intercepted some radio waves, albeit weak ones.
Radio waves? Like old broadcast radio?
The transmission was as follows. Some days ago, the historic honor of launching the first artificial satellite slipped through our fingers, instead going to the Reds. This unfortunate occurrence has prompted the President to announce new plans for manned rocket missions, promising to put men in space before our rivals. Mr. Edge, how would you interpret this information?
Anyone who's ever dreamed of going into outer space knows the story. The first successful launch of a man-made satellite was the middle of the last century, 1957. No wonder we can't reach anyone. In 1957, the USTA wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye. Honestly, I can't believe it. But with this much evidence piling up, I guess we have no choice but to face reality. The planet we made our emergency landing on may be Earth, but it's an Earth from almost 150 years in the past. Didn't you mention this sort of thing before, FaZe? An error in mid-warp that can cause a ship to end up in another time entirely?
No, this situation is somewhat different. That was brought about by the distortion caused by warping within the space-time continuum. The dangers associated with it are nothing more than arriving earlier or later on the standard temporal axis. If the theory we're positing here is true, it would be time regression. And such a thing is absolutely not possible. Though, with the situation as it is, I hesitate to apply the term absolutely.
If we posit that time regression has indeed occurred, it would mean we're now located in a space topologically distinct from that in which we were previously. In the current situation, I do not yet have enough information to say whether such a thing is even possible. But if the reality is that we now stand upon the past Earth, we have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So, let me get this straight. We've been transported to the Earth of 150 years in the past. And we currently have no way of getting back, right?
If this truly is the Earth of another time, then yes. I'm afraid there is nothing we can do to return.
The only thing I can say for certain is this. It's pointless to keep standing around here. Let's return to the Calnus and review the situation together. Then we can decide what to do. What?
What?
The Calnus! Damn it! When did they get here?
They're quite well regulated. I suppose they must be soldiers of some sort.
Even so, they've arrived much too quickly. They must have a base of operations nearby.
It would seem this was more than just a ghost town.
This isn't Let's Swap Theories time! Raimi and Limmel are still inside!
Wait. All they want is to capture the extraterrestrials inside. If nothing else, I can assure you no one will be harmed. I wouldn't go recklessly provoking them if I were you.
Who are you? You refer to us as extraterrestrials quite casually.
Are you with those soldiers over there? What do you people want from us?
My name is Klaus Bachstein. You have to trust me. I'm your friend.
Mr. Bachstein, I must request an explanation. On what grounds should we consider you to be our friend?
Fair enough. But first we must find a better place to talk. You'll all be found if we stay here. You see the house with the red roof over there? That's my home. Come with me. I'll give you the details there.
Edge, are you really going to trust him?
We must keep in mind that this may be a trap.
Or he might really want to help us. If nothing else, he presented himself to us unarmed. Besides, he has no idea who or what we are, yet he shows his back to us? That's not the kind of man I want to doubt.
Thank you.
That is very like Mr. Edge.
Yes, I am truly no match for him.
He shows his back to us. Wow. Baby got back. Anyways, I think we should go back inside first, though. Because I think there's something in here that we didn't see. Because of the cutscene? Is there like... no? No? I thought there was maybe something, a chest or something. Can we interact with the... Oh, we can't interact with the fridge. Ooh, aquaberries. Look at that. I think you can keep on doing it for a random item, maybe. You can. And it will continuously give you a random item. This is, yeah. It's gonna be different again, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, a fresh sage. Look at that. See? So if you want free items, you could stock up there, I guess. Everybody likes free items. Is that it? Is that all that's here? I guess so. Or oh no. There's something else in here. Where is it? I'm remembering it now. Or is that in his house? Maybe that's in the guy's house. But I feel like I'm sort of thought it was here. Isn't there a... Is it behind the bar? I don't see it though. Maybe it is in the guy's house. Yeah, it's probably in the guy's house. Okay, so we're gonna head over there, I guess. Let's head over to this man's home. This man who turns his back to us. So they've captured the women folk, it looks like. And that could be a problem. Because of course, why wouldn't the government and soldiers have noticed a gigantic spaceship coming down? Hold on, was there anything else on the map? No, there was no treasure chests out on the map. Okay. Just making sure that there's no treasure out there. Oh, hold on. Maybe it was outside. That sounds like a thing people would do, right? No? It's not out here? I clearly remember... I'm gonna take one more look, just because I feel like I'm going crazy. What's this on the table? No? No. That's a telephone, right? Huh. I thought I could... That is the radio. It is, too. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Do I have to interact with it from the other side? I thought I could touch this radio. No? Huh. Okay. I thought I remembered a scene where you touch the radio and FaZe has a little, or no, Bacchus has a talk with you when you touch the radio. But I guess not. And then I thought it was outside. Maybe it is in his home. Anyways, I'm just wasting time now. I'm just talking about crap. Making sure there's no other radios around here. No? Hold on. That was something. Oh, look at that. Big berries. That is a treasure chest. Nice. Now can I touch the radio? No. Okay. Well, at least coming back wasn't completely futile. Maybe it is in the guy's house. Touch the radio. Isn't there another one of these boxes around? Yeah, right here. Does this not count as a treasure chest too? Oh, it does. See? Nice. Thornberries. Okay. That does count as a treasure chest. I likey. Why do they not show up on the map? Other ones showed up on the map. These ones don't show up on the map. Could be other treasure chests out there and I just don't know it. Is that one up on the hill? I don't know. I could go check, but I'm not going to. But let's check the guy's house here. See if there's anything on the outside. Thought there was like a... Maybe it's another table. That's a treasure chest right there. Let's get that. Open. Blueberries. Plus it's free XP, right? Like, you can't beat free XP.
Edgy.
Limmel?
Good grief. Please don't scare us like that. For a moment, I thought it really was a trap.
But still, what are you doing here, Limmel?
Yeah. Weren't you staying in the Calnus?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
What exactly happened, Limmel?
Klausy.
Allow me to explain.
I see. So that's what this is all about. Your country's army has troops stationed at a base here, and the ruined town serves to camouflage it.
Interesting. So the men surrounding the Calnus were indeed soldiers after all.
But, Limmel, Raimi was captured trying to protect you. While we're all glad Klaus rescued you, you shouldn't have been so careless as to leave the Calnus.
I'm sorry. I was a bad girl. And now Ray Ray's gone.
Well, I suppose there's little point in scolding you after the fact.
But
If you're truly sorry about what happened, that's more than enough. Not even Raimi would be angry with you, Limmel.
Edgy.
Besides, I'm partially responsible for this myself. It was a mistake to split us up under conditions like these. I won't make that mistake again. Let's go, people. We're rescuing Raimi.
It's nearly impossible to get into the base from outside. Why don't you leave this part to me?
What do you mean?
We'll pretend that I've apprehended you, and that I'm bringing you in. That should allow us to get inside without causing too much fuss.
I see. Yes, that would certainly allow us to avoid unnecessary trouble. But one question remains.
Which is?
What exactly is your motive for assisting us? Forgive me, but you're far too knowledgeable about what's happening here. What if he hands us all over together? Are you that kind of man, Klaus?
You have every right to doubt me. But even so, I want to help you.
All right. In that case, I'll leave our method of entry into the base to you, Klaus.
Edge!
Klaus saved Limmel after all. And Limmel isn't the kind of girl who would get this close to someone who couldn't be trusted. But more than anything else, I trust him. Like I said, he came to us unarmed, and he turned his back on us without hesitation.
It would appear you have lost again, Mr. Faze.
So it would appear indeed.
Thank you. You may have already suspected this, but the truth is, I once worked at the base myself, as a scientist. I was involved with research into a certain field. My field was extraterrestrials, and the super technology they brought with them.
Mr. Bakhtayn, are you implying that the existence of extraterrestrials is known on this planet?
Well, not by the public, of course. And that's exactly why the researchers must be having trouble controlling their excitement right about now.
Why would that be?
It's not very often they get their hands on an unscathed ship like your Calnus. Not to mention uninjured extraterrestrials. If they can understand your technology and make it their own, these people who once struggled in obscurity can suddenly become heroes. Two birds with one stone. Your super technology, their fame. They'll be able to go public. They do it without even stopping to consider how dangerous such advanced technology might be. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? We need to catch up with you on our own, through our own abilities. To be honest, our species just isn't ready for your technology. So once you've rescued your friend, I want you to leave this planet as soon as possible. If I must have a motive, I suppose that would be it.
I see.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to ask. As it happens, there's another extraterrestrial besides your friend who's being held captive in the base.
There are extraterrestrials on Earth other than us?
Yes, a young girl named Miracle. She has ears and a tail that look just like that cat's. You'll know her when you see her. I beg of you, take Miracle back to her home planet.
You have my word. We'll do our best to get her home.
Thank you.
Limmel, rejoin the party. It's a party! It's a party over here, it's a party over there. Alright, so we can go back inside the house. Now I'm pretty sure if this doesn't give me a little interaction, then I don't know. Then I don't remember nothing. So there's definitely a chest here. You want to open that one. Oh, fresh sage. We can't hold anymore. That's alright. This fridge. Aha, here we go. Hey, what's this big box, huh? Oh, right. They don't have those on Limmer's. It's a refrigerator, Limmel. Refrigerator? Refrigerators are machines used to cool and preserve foodstuffs. Things like meat, fish, vegetables begin to decay rapidly, but they can be kept for a long time with the use of a refrigerator. Oh, it's really cold. I get it. It's all slick and cool, Kay? Limmel, that's not what they're for. People don't walk around mashing their faces into refrigerators. I suppose they're what you might call a modern amenity. Would you like to use such things on Limmer's? We don't need them, Kay. Limmer's isn't hot like this place. Food keeps just fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess Limmer's wasn't exactly temperate. Even so, surely it can't stay cool all year. I believe that refrigerators are a necessity during hot weather. When it's warm, all kinds of stuff grows so you can go and get food wherever you want. This dumb thing would just get in the way. It's a big old waste, okay? A waste? Modern conveniences are no big deal after all, huh? Edge? I never imagined we'd be schooled by the hardness of cultures that live together with nature in a place like this. But it feels good to rub your cheek on it, Kay. Slick and cool. Slick and cool. I'm telling you, that's not how they're meant to be used. It's a cooling machine to keep her face cool. Yes, okay, so that treasure chest shows up on the map, see? Anyways, let's get out of here. Let's head back to the garage now. See, now the treasure chest is showing up on the map. Maybe it just wasn't showing up because it wanted me to do other stuff first and not get sidetracked. Oh, there's a treasure chest way out there. I've got to go see. I need to know now because, you know, just curiosity and shit. Can I still? Oh, I can't still run. Sweet. All the way up in the corner. Let's just hide a chest way up in here. Aqua berries. That really wasn't worth coming all the way over here for. Okay, there's one by the other building over there, and there's one along the fence. Or the, well, not a fence, I guess it's the cliff here. Cliff-shaped rock. Or maybe it will be fenced by the time we get there. Fence. Silver amulet. That protects you from something. Can't remember what though. You can't. Let's see, is it a neck? Yes. An amulet with an inscription that repels undead enemies. Nullifies damage from the undead. Ooh. Wow. Prevents surprise attacks. Well, that sounds alright to me. Attack +4. I know who I want to give the power bracelet to. Or maybe I want the defense. I don't know. Yeah, let's give him the attack bracelet. Attack, attack, attacking in the night. Okay, let's come over to this house here. I don't think you can get in this one. Where's the treasure chest? Oh, it's behind the barrel. Behind the barrel. It's in behind the barrel. Red Herb. Hey Herb, you're looking a little red. And just because my memory is just absolutely driving me nuts, I'm gonna go try this radio one more time, because maybe you can only do the interaction after the conversation. It's lit up now. See, I knew I remembered this conversation with the radio. You know, Bacchus, I was quite surprised earlier. Your body has so many varied functions. No kidding. Who knew you could receive terrestrial radio waves? There's nothing to it. I customize my body to prepare for every foreseeable event. When executing a mission in enemy territory, one's fate can be altered by even the smallest nugget of information. The interception of radio waves is but one of the many ways I collect that information. I see. Does that mean you're still receiving all manners of signals, even now? Indeed, I am. That said, valuable information doesn't often come quite so simply. The information is further limited by current reception status. For instance, the signal I am receiving now. It would seem to be an indigenous song from this planet. The melody is of a distinct construction, unlike anything commonly heard on EN2. A music channel or something. I'd be interested in what was popular during this time period on Earth. Could you let us hear it too? A fine idea. I too am greatly intrigued. It grieves me to admit, but I cannot. Why is that? I am not equipped with an external radio wave playback functions. The only option to let third parties hear this song would be to utilize my own mouth, but I'm afraid I am, not the finest vocalist. In other words, you mean you're embarrassed to sing because you're tone deaf. Precisely. I apologize. So there are disadvantages to that body as well. So he's tone deaf. Well, that could be a personal problem there. But in the next episode, we are going to go and rescue Raimi, hopefully, and get inside. Also, this fell pool, it sounds like, if you remember the fell pool race, sounds like it's inside the base as well. A cat-like creature with fell pools. So until then, everybody, I've been Cows Crazy. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. And of course,